Same mama, different daddies. These folks that orchestrated this Bible think they slick. Got people relating adjectives to nouns. It's the same as the phrase nigga. They make it seem as an offense to a person as a noun, yet it is indeed an adjective. Adjective describes the noun, right? Nigga is not a color. It's a behavior, in my opinion, and extra interactions. Hell, I'm a nigga sometimes. This is one of the revelations I received after taking the phrase God from my vocab. Not the only revelation, and yes, others may have had these revelations too. Yet I only received my revelation from the spirit of the real light, aka my big brother, and those of like energy being my ancestors. My ancestors do not have a color, they have an energy. It's not from other people, preachers, pastors, friends, family, only the good light energy. Look at the phrases God and devil. After adding and taking from the script and phrases, it's clear that once you add the extra O in God, you get the phrase good. And if you take the D from the phrase devil, you get the phrase evil or evil. The people that orchestrated this book have had their covert hands meddling all in the translations of the Holy Bible and in the English speech itself. Another reason certain phrases are not in my vocab. The translators of the Bible core belief is, and I recite, that God created the world by combining the number with the letter with the word. So some six-day entity decided to incorporate this philosophy and play God throughout this Bible. In their secret book that is not the Bible, called the Book of Formation, it states at the beginning of the first paragraph in reference to the creation of the earth, saying, He created His universe by three forms of expression: numbers, letters, and words. Insane. Those are their holy trinity, and what they make all believe is a person or persons. Their belief of creation from the Book of Formation lines right on point of the beginning in the Holy Bible that begins in Genesis. All this time, it's never been people or persons they're referring to by saying God and devil. Instead, they're describing energies or actions of people on the earth being good or evil. It's all good. This right up my alley. I love solving mysteries and riddles. I'll play the game too and keep cracking the code. So, the last video, I speak of the reasons I believe in the sex act in the Garden of Eden. And today, let's explore Eve's baby daddies, one being good and one being evil. So, as you can tell in Genesis 3 and 15, 16 and 20, Eve became pregnant instantly. And since Adam called her mother of all living, at the time, the fetus are a pair, aka twins, by both a 6-day entity and a 7-day entity. I understand. Y'all like, this lady needs to chill and she talking crazy. It's cool. Think and read for yourself. That's the goal of the Golden Girl, to get you to read for yourself. I gotta be obedient and do as I'm told, something others before me in my environment, organizations, schools, and temples didn't care to do. And believe me, they overstand this letter. Yet, the notoriety and esteem and nice homes and cars and their names and their thriving companies is their gods. Yet, I care. So I'll give the facts in bravery and not fear. So the name of this rare capability of the body is called Heteropaternal. A lady becoming pregnant by both men at the same time, creating a pair born at one birth. It is mentioned again in Genesis 4 and 2, saying, she bare again, as in back to back. Research the phrase again if you have to. Since that's established, I understand people got something to say concerning Genesis 4 and 1. Eve saying, I have gotten a man from the Lord. People may be saying, you're going too far, sister girl. or let's see her escape this one. Yeah. I'm gonna crack the code, baby. I'm a Bible hacker. This brings me to the aftermath of me not saying the phrase Lord in the process of reading the Bible, since everyone says it, and the phrase God. I stopped saying those phrases after understanding the different people and the blending of both, since all can't be speaking of the same God or Lord. Before I started doing that, I established it's a difference in God and the Lord God in one of my videos. I believe it was "Ye shall not kill." And recently, the phrase Lord alone is also a different entity. Once I started applying the name of his real light to this book, I realized that the name did not match the characteristics of the real light. The good teacher or the great shepherd told me, I don't know if he told y'all, that you know of them by their harvest, aka fruit, period. I know that the real light participated in no evil acts as it relates to Eve. And that means she ain't speaking of the real light in this script. She's speaking of the false light, the evil one. Then, to bring it more in your face, Adam had the nerve to name the girl after Eve itself. Girl, I holler. Crack the code, y'all. I keep telling y'all, these folks place the info in your face. People too scared to see it or call them on it. Yet, they got the right one, baby. I ain't never scared. Nonetheless, remember, they got removed from the garden, y'all. His real light hadn't gone no contact with them folks. He never interacted in them again after the temptation in the garden. Even till the time of Adam's death, the Lord God or Lord Good had not even been mentioned again. It had only been the entity or phrase Lord, and anybody can be a Lord. He's not playing amongst them folks. He dead for real. He distanced himself as he commands all children of his real light to do to those that are evil doers. And that's the thing Adam and Eve chose not to do. So this Lord, not Lord Good, is indeed the false one himself, the evil one. Note, once Eve and Adam had Seth in Genesis 4:25, Eve saying, "For God have appointed me another seed instead of Abel that Cain slain." There is a difference in her saying, "I have gotten a man from the Lord" after birthing Cain, and God appointing her a son, Seth. Y'all let that marinate. She know her baby daddies. Cain and Abel had been born heteropaternal twins, and their fathers are the devil, aka Evil, and Adam. The evil one has many names, one of them being Baal or Baal, meaning Lord. Do your research, it's not hard to find. Yet, had I still been saying the phrase that both 6-day and 7-day entities recite, I'd still be in the lie, blind, and not see this bold-faced lie clear as day. The evil one does not care to reveal the evil things he did in the garden or anywhere else. He likes to be seen as the good one. He likes to be covert, aka hidden. Hence all the codes in this book that we will crack. So there you have it. Eve and her baby daddies, one being of good harvest and one being of evil harvest. Shalom.